Before I go back to the calls, I mentioned this flying now is not fun anymore. Not only is it not fun because of people fighting on the planes and the food on the plane is not up to date, and it's just a mess now. The service of flying is not up to par anymore. It's bad. But the wheels are falling off the plane. Near misses are happening all the time. Well, not all the time, but a lot of time. And doors are falling off. And you know why it's all happening? It's because they have unqualified people working in air traffic control, working on the planes, so-called pilots, and cleaning the plane. Everything has changed. Qualified people are no longer doing it. It's the affirmative action people. And as a result of trying to appease the affirmative action people, all of our lives are at risk. And I knew this would happen. I said it would happen when it came out that they were hiring affirmative action people. Lord, baby. Hello, this is Flight 291 coming in for a landing. Which air thing I should land on? Landing thing I should land on? Oh, let me see, baby. Let me see. Lord have mercy, I can't read these computers. I can't read it. Let me look out the window. Come in over there on the north side. It look empty. All right, thank you, our traffic control. And they start to land. And then there's another plane coming in or about to take off on that same runway. And they're about to crash. Oh, Lord, baby. I ain't mean the north. I meant the south side. Lord, have mercy.
What the?
That's what happens when you hire DEI people. Is that DEI they call that? Yeah. DEI. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Because these people are not qualified. You're hiring people based on color. Think about that. Male or female, whatever. Color. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Also known as commie nonsense. It's going to only get worse. They are putting all our lives at risk to appease the blacks. So they don't want to look like racism. They've been accused of racism. I want to give you just a couple quick ones, and then I'm coming back to the Super Chats and phone. Dangerous flying woes this week. You have that, right? Okay. This is from CNN. Close calls on airport runways this year, have alarmed aviation experts. I don't think there's one person that's surprised by this, not one. Even the blacks that they're hiring because of their color, not because they qualify. Remember, Joe Biden took in Kamala Harris because of affirmative action, not because she was qualified. Remember, they put a black female judge on the Supreme Court because she was a black female, not because she was qualified. And now the courts are in a mess. CNN is reporting that close calls on airports, runways this year have alarmed aviation experts. On Monday, a United Airlines plane lost a wheel during takeoff from LAX. I saw that on the local news, and you can see the wheel falling off. And they're like up there in the air from LAX. Isn't that amazing? Not only are the doors falling off, the wheels are falling off too. This is from today. United plane loses tire during takeoff at LAX. Lands safely in Denver. Watch this.
It happened in the air Monday morning.
United 1001, we were just told a tire came off your aircraft.
A United Airlines flight departing from LAX losing a tire during takeoff.
Tire came off that 75 that took off. We saw it rolling down past Bravo 7, Bravo 8.
Passengers were told by the flight crew to brace before the plane landed safely in Denver.
Isn't that amazing? If they had played it a little longer, you would have seen the tire falling off, the tire. This is what happens because white people are afraid of being called racist. They have turned their country over to the black. Happy White History Month. And look at what, I mean, everything that the black people touch because they have not been trained to do it, it turned to dust. The post office, the banks, everything. The communities. It's so bad, white people are they'll fight it out. They don't care to get their own communities. They're tired of being amongst all these black people with all this mess going on with themselves. And now our lives have been, not only have been put at risk in the air, in the sky, not only been put at risk in business and communities right now, no police, no bail bonds, let them all out. And if you say something about it, you're a racist. I saw a report, local news the other day, yesterday I believe, or the day before, a white woman walking down the road, walking her dog up there in Hollywood somewhere, West Hollywood or wherever. Excuse me. And some black guy just walked by and knocked her out. Ain't nothing been done about it. They have like pictures, little images of them by camera, but it doesn't matter. And now, because of affirmative action and the fear of white Americans, our lives are at risk. On the airplane. Remember when airplane flying was beautiful? We had to dress up. It was like special. It was a big deal. Now it's like riding a bus. I want to say you might be safer on the bus, but you're not. In LA city buses, every day you hear of some type of violence. The drivers are being attacked or some fight on the bus. And on the train, the little railway system here, like they are in New York, violence everywhere. And you know who they have to protect, to report the violence? Some homemade people that ain't the police. They put a yellow jacket on them. They're not going to do anything to stop it. They're just going to be there to look at it happen. And now they put our lives at risk because of affirmative action and white people being afraid. Also on Monday, 2 planes in Syracuse, New York, almost used the same runway. Yeah, baby, y'all fly on the same one. No problem, mama, here. WHAS 11, 2 planes nearly collided in air during takeoff and landing. Watch this.
This morning, the FAA is investigating another mid-air scare involving passenger planes. Audio captured the confusion in the cockpit.
Wait, who's cleared to take off on 2A?
Watch as a Delta plane was taking off from Syracuse, New York yesterday. At the same time, an American Eagle flight was about to land. From the video's angle, it appears the planes came dangerously close as a stunned police officer watches, seemingly convinced the planes were about to collide. According to flight data, the planes were separated by 700 to 1,000 feet vertically, but it's unclear how close they were horizontally.
Wow. Is your DEI, your affirmative action, working for you? Remember when white people were trained and they ran the air traffic control headquarters and they were trained and they flew the planes and we were all just fine? Why not leave well enough alone? No, you want chaos, you want hell. And that's what we're getting. May God have mercy on America. America is gone. America is over. My country is gone. It is now South Africa. The same thing happened here, happened there. And now it's over here. It was over there, now it's over here. And I warned you that it was coming. I was like, look, they're turning America into South Africa. And they were doing the same identical thing, and nobody said, yeah, this is true, let's stop it. I don't even like flying anymore. I used to love flying. It's like, I never ride the bus or a train for those reasons too. It's just no service. And now I feel the same way about flying. They're taking the joy out of America and putting in doom and gloom. Nothing but ghetto. Nothing but ghetto. America will and is becoming a ghetto. The qualified people are being ran away. They're running them off. May God have mercy on my country. It's gone.